Hello, New Manchester here, back with another video. And before I start this video, I got stung by a wasp in this storage house that I'm gonna do this video in, and my finger is swollen up. So I'm just gonna put some hydroperoxide or some alcohol to reduce the swelling. I checked this place all over and I couldn't find a wasp nest or anywhere, so I'm assuming that this wasp that stung me is dying as we speak. If the stinger separates from a wasp or a bee, they die. And also I want to talk about this. I heard about the coronavirus dealings in two countries, Portugal and Spain. Um, Portugal is doing better than Spain because Portugal has less confirmed cases and less deaths compared to Spain, which has more cases and more deaths. So yeah, so Portugal is doing better than Spain, and also is doing better than the other countries in Europe like France, the UK. Germany's doing pretty well, and other countries as well. But overall, all those countries together are doing way better than the United States, because the United States has the highest cases and the highest deaths of COVID-19 because a lot of people are not taking the pandemic seriously. You got a lot of idiots running around not wearing a mask. And in Portugal, they're taking it very, very, very seriously and they're wearing masks. So, yeah. So that's all I want to say on this. Okay, in this video, let me set up the flashlight. It's getting dark in here. Okay. I'm just going to put the flashlight in front of me. I mean, you guys can barely see my face. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like one of those characters from that movie Superman. When Superman talked to his father, which is just a face in a tube, or some kind of council that led to the banishment from planet Krypton of General Zod and his three cohort henchmen. Yeah, from the first Superman movie back in like 1978. Good movie, by the way. Yeah. Okay, enough of that. Yeah. In this set the flashlight right here. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, in this video, I'm gonna give 28 reasons why Canadian women suck. I mean, I did a video about 81 reasons why American women suck.
Ew, you pervert. Close the door next time. Gross.
Get the fuck out.
Gross.
That video's been watched, so I'm going to do a video about Canadian women, and I wrote down 28 reasons why. And in some of those reasons, I mean, American women are mentioned. So let me start this off. Okay, 28 reasons why Canadian women suck. Okay, number 1, many are radical feminists. Number 2, they hate men. Number 3, they are masculine. Number 4, they are not feminine. Number 5, they are not sweet. Number 6, they are not gentle. Number 7, they are not down to earth. Number 8, they are cold. Number 9, they don't flirt with men. Number 10, they expect to be left alone. Number 11, you can't flirt with women in Canada unless you are in their clique. Number 12, they are fat, not all. Number 13, Canadian women are also very cliquish and businesslike. Number 14, in nightclubs in Toronto, you have to get approval from the mother hen, a fat woman, to talk to attractive women. Okay, number 15, women are in charge and look and act masculine like men do in male power societies, and the men act submissive like foreign women do in male power societies. Number 16, if men all over Canada stood up to their wives would divorce them, and they would have to give up half of what they own and pay alimony. Number 17, Canadian women are a bunch of social justice warriors. Number 18, a female college student at a college or university in Toronto tried to force a guy to take his Donald Trump Make America Great Again red hat off. She was on him and refused to leave him alone until he took the hat off. Number 19, I was stabbed in the back by a Canadian woman named Lynn McDonald on my YouTube channel. When I uploaded the failed video, Why Living in Canada Sucks 5, she subbed to me and then unsubbed to me and left me this comment. Canada doesn't suck. What really sucks is someone posting videos about it, and your video didn't get any views. Who's laughing now? This woman is probably a woman who lives alone, has a pet cat, and doesn't have a man in her life. She is probably a failed YouTuber she's probably a failed YouTuber that sucks. Her videos on her failed YouTube channel are probably a bunch of radical feminist videos. Number 20. A man in the U.S. state of Indiana was sitting next to this woman at a park. He was talking to her about things and tried to connect with her. She ignored him, didn't look at him, showed no emotion, and had an angry look on her face. He asked her where she was from. The woman replied, Toronto. The man said this, no wonder you didn't want to talk to me. Number 21. Terrible Canadian women come in different forms. Mounties of the RCMP, police officers, school teachers, members of parliament or MPs in the Parliament of Canada at Parliament Hill in Ottawa, lawyers, employees at fast food restaurants, Walmarts, car dealerships, road construction workers, farmers, supermarket employees, news reporters, college students, university students, bus drivers, and other things that they are into to make a living. Number 22. In Montreal, a city/port on the St. Lawrence River in southeastern Canada, Rouge V had beer poured all over him by Lisa Laveray, a student at a university. Rouge V was harassed, taunted, and had his name chanted by a crazy crowd. This was at an outdoor restaurant. The crowd was made up of men, white knights, Captain Save-A-Hoes, manginas, simps, and blue pill men, and radical feminist women. With a bodyguard protecting him, Rouge V was chased all the way back to his hotel by the crazy crowd. Number 23. At a university in Toronto, a male seminar was interrupted by a crowd of misfit female radical feminists who was chanting MRA boom boom over and over again. One pulled a fire alarm to bring out the police and the fire department. The feminists were not arrested for this. Number 24. A female news reporter harassed a man from Cayenne, French Guiana at Queen's Park in Toronto. The female news reporter, two male cameramen, and an aging female politician harassed the poor man. The female news reporter was calling him creepy and weird because he filmed a banner with consent on it, and all of the people at the park, news reporter, two cameramen, and a politician. Getting nailed by police, the French Guiana man did nothing. Number 25. Staying in the so-called great city of Toronto, a woman called a man a piece of shit because his friend, a man, committed suicide. The man ignored the woman as she hurled insults to him. Number 26. Young women of British Columbia who lives in Victoria and Vancouver are gorgeous and cute. I told my friend from Mississauga about how cute Vancouver lawyer Kyla Lee was. He deleted my comment because he knows how messed up Canadian women are. Number 27. All of the 10 provinces and 3 territories in Canada, Canadian women are very similar to their American counterparts in the USA, but even worse. They are the most ignorant, ice-cold, cruel, passive-aggressive, manly, backstabbing, childish, rude, mean-spirited, toxic, weird, antisocial, pro-radical feminist, man-hating women on the face of the earth. There is good women in Canada, but there is more bad than good. Number 28. If I had a chance, Number 28, if I had a choice between women of the United States and women of Canada, I wouldn't choose any one of them. North American women are garbage.
Do you need help with your sandwich? Do you want to go swimming with us?
Swimming? No, definitely not.
Will you at least put this lotion on us?
No, again with the lotion. No, not for me.
You're being a fucking weirdo. You're my stepbrother. What are you doing?
About, man, you're not overreacting.
You're
I'm cleaning the windows.
No, you're sitting there spying, being a fucking weirdo.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm cleaning the windows. Clearly, look at this rag.
Yeah, with one whole little rag.
What are you talking? I was cleaning the windows.
Okay.
You're all paranoid,
Whatever.
conceited. Think what?
You're fucking weird.
I'm not weird. I'm cleaning.
Okay, whatever.
I mean, unless you want people to know that you like fucking sex dolls, you pervert.
You can't tell people that. They're gonna think I'm fucking weird.
You are weird.
Walk into people's houses like that?
Yeah, when I'm pissed off, actually I do.
I mean, what's your beef with my sister?
Your sister has been talking shit about both of us the last few weeks all over social media, saying that we're whores, we fuck all these random guys, and all this stupid bullshit that is not true.
When it comes to finding a girlfriend or future wife, women of both the United States and Canada aren't it. I want a woman who is sweet, feminine, down-to-earth, intelligent, sane, not mentally fragile, not emotionally unstable, not narcissistic, not picky, not childish, not cliquish, and not fearful of strangers. She must be ladylike, gentle, kind, and care about me and other men. I don't want a woman who loves bad boys and assholes. I don't want a woman who doesn't care about me manly and thinks every man is like R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, and Jeffrey Epstein. I don't want to be around a country of women where men lose it and go on mass shootings, and I don't want to be in a country where being in a country of women where I'm forced to turn gay and commit suicide. Why be like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, mass shooters like Elliot Rodger, be old and alone and put up with the BS from garbage women / garbage societies in both the USA and Canada when I can go overseas to countries with real women. Going abroad to countries with better women, better food, and a better quality of life is a no-brainer. Honestly, both American women and Canadian women don't fit the bill with me when it comes to finding a girlfriend or future wife. It makes no sense on why men in North America are having them as their girlfriends and wives. Men who are in relationships with them are stupid, clueless, blue pill men. I don't hate MGTOW. I like the MGTOW men who are reasonable and I don't like the crazy assholes. In short, Canadian women suck. Okay, and that's 28 reasons why Canadian women suck. I want to add this to all of this. They, yeah, I remember watching a YouTube video from a guy named Exposed Toronto. I think he's the guy from Cayenne, French Guiana in South America. French Guiana is overseas department of France, so it's technically part of France, and the guy is a citizen of France. He went to the gay pride parade in Toronto, and he posted this video of him filming the gay pride parade, and there was this woman who looked kind of like Katy Perry. I mean, she was jumping around, she was getting in his way and keeping him and blocking him from filming the whole entire thing. She was just basically getting into his way and harassing him. And also what I read on the 28 reasons why Canadian women suck. The guy from Cayenne, French Guiana, went to Queen's Park in Toronto, and he filmed a banner that has consent on it, and one of the cameramen, a white guy with long curly hair, got in his way, and the guy from South America, the guy from French Guiana said this, will you please get out of the way? And then he walked over and filmed a news reporter talking to a politician. Then all of a sudden, the news reporter bring up the fact that he's with Rouge V and he knows about Rouge V, and the guy from French Guiana said that I don't know who Rouge V is, and she said, if I go on your YouTube channel and I find out that you're with Rouge V, I mean, you're going to be in big trouble. And the politician, which the news reporter was interviewing, heard the politician and the two cameramen begin to harass the guy, and that led to police coming out and confronting the man from French Guiana. And the man from French Guiana defended himself and said that the people were harassing them. The news reporter, the two cameramen, and the politician was harassing them, and the police didn't care and just walked away from him, which is kind of messed up. And I saw this like, so it seems to me that the women in Canada are just worse. They're terrible. And these two women pulled a fire alarm at the University of Toronto to interrupt a male seminar. The police came and the fire department came out and didn't arrest the feminists for abusing the 911 emergency by pulling the fire alarm. They didn't get in trouble or nothing. They just basically got off the hook. And it seems to me the government of Canada, like, it's just in the pockets of these terrible women. It's funny, these women, it's funny, I mean, these women in Canada and here in America who are radical, third-way radical feminists, they just shit on men. They shit on men. They view all men as creeps, weirdos, perverts, pedophiles, and think that all men are Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Cosby, and R. Kelly. That's messed up. Like You don't know nothing about me. Like, why you put me in the same boat as Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and R. Kelly? Why you want to put me in the same boat as these scumbags? Like I don't go around putting drugs in women's drinks, and the women drink the drinks that I put drugs in and knock them out, and I go and rape them. I mean, I don't do sexual child trafficking. I don't do any of that stuff. Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff. Like, yeah, what these men did was wrong. Was wrong, and they're pieces of shit. I mean, they just do it because they just do what they did. What they did because they have so much power, and they can get away with it. I do what they do. I'll get busted and nailed. I'll be like those people on that TV show To Catch a Predator. You know, you know what? Why be like those guys and be like those mass shooters like Elliot Rogers? And I could just go overseas, go abroad, and find a woman. Yeah, find a woman. Yeah. I mean, women would just be coming at me like in countries in Eastern Russia, in Eastern Europe, Ukraine, Russia, um, probably like Portugal and Spain, France. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I guarantee I won't be alone at all. You know, just taking a sip of my water, a ball of water. Yeah, yeah, you know, yeah. Yeah, these North American women are garbage, and they are, and the men who have them as their girlfriends are married to them and have them as their wives. Like, they're just stupid. I mean, these men who are in relationships with these shitty women are just stupid. I mean, some of these men are former bad boys turned good boys, former assholes. I mean, it's just funny, when I was going to school, I was picked on, I was made fun of, laughed at by the people I went to school with. But now today, the tables have turned, and I'm a dangerous threat. And these people who treat me like crap are goody goody two shoes. It's funny. This guy who blocked me on Facebook, who I went to school with, he accused me of having an obsession with what he did to me in school, and I told him it's water under the bridge, and I'm not worrying about it. And he just brought this up because I called him out for who he is and what he is. And that's just messed up right there. You know what? Since it's a new year, I'm not gonna talk to anybody in America. Period. I'm just gonna talk to people from foreign countries. I mean, people who aren't foreigners, who are not brainwashed by all this bullshit here in America about America is great because America has freedom and full freedom, and all those countries don't have freedom, and those countries are crap holes. Yeah. I'm just going to talk to foreigners who know that America's bad. I'm not going to talk to screwed up in the head Americans. I'm not going to talk to screwed up in the head Canadians. Period. At all. I'm just going to just keep to myself. Well, I'm probably going to end up seeing a bunch of mental health professions by my father. Being forced into seeing all these shrinks at some hospital like he did to me like about like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, Canadian women are garbage and they're worthless. They're screwed up in the head. I mean, they live in a country that caters to them and just shits all over men, just like here in America. Yeah, third wave radical feminism. Third wave radical feminism in Canada is worse. It's worse than the U.S. And on top of that, the government of Canada is in the pockets of these third wave radical feminist women. I don't know what it is like with these third wave radical feminists. Like they just throw men under the bus and they just demonize all men as bad. Like, and they don't care about good men or bad men. I don't want to say this. If it wasn't for men, like they wouldn't have the things that they have right now. I mean, they wouldn't have a house to live in. They wouldn't have a car to drive around. They wouldn't have roads to drive their cars to. I mean, they wouldn't have the technology that they have. Smartphones, computers, you name it. I mean, because all those things that they have were built and designed by men. And men are helping them push out their crap. If it was for men, like they couldn't push out the crap that they push out today, and nothing would get done. And Dog G, a YouTuber that I used to subscribe to, said this. I mean, if this planet, if planet Earth was full of women and has no men, just a planet full of women, then this planet will cease to then this planet will cease to exist. I mean, the human race will cease to exist. I mean, because you need men. I mean, women need men. Men and women need to get together and create life. I mean, that's how society continues. That's how this world continues. Like, you just treat men like crap. Men who get you pregnant and have you have children. I mean, if you alienate these guys, you won't have any kids. Society will go under. Will cease to exist. Yeah, I remember I heard Dog G talked about men today are regarded as sperm donors, and a lesbian couple can go to the sperm bank and get sperm from a guy, and one of them get pregnant and have children. Yeah, that's just how it is. But I ain't trying to put anybody down, but I think the best medicine for me, just to leave and go overseas. That's the only good thing that's available to me. Yeah, I'm showing myself in this part of the video. Got the smartphone facing me with the light shining on me. You guys can see me. Hello. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Canadian women are terrible. I mean, they don't give good. They don't give eye contact. I mean, they give you dirty looks and like act like what you saying to them is so lame. I mean, they ignore you. I mean, I went to Canada. I mean, the only part of Canada that I went to was Victoria on Vancouver Island. This was back in 2013. I mean, went there on a cruise to Alaska, to two cities in Alaska, Juneau and Skagway. Um, Stopped in Victoria before heading back to Seattle in the U.S. Victoria is a very gorgeous city, but I encountered some women there. Um, Women who was controlling this horse and carriage that asked my parents and me and my sister, do we want to ride? And we all laughed at them. And I don't remember what one of the women said. They said something smart. They smarted off to us. Yeah, I saw this young woman at this souvenir shop, and she had her hand on her face like this, like she was just bored, like she just didn't care, like she just out of it, like she just didn't give a shit. Wasn't smiling, wasn't alive or nothing. So yeah, when I was in Victoria, I mean, some this something hit me. Something just didn't feel right. I mean, all the smiling and nothing, and nobody saying a word. I looked through all of that smiling and people smiling at me and my family. I mean, it just shows that like the whole entire thing was fake. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I went there. Got a glimpse of how the people are. If I stayed there longer, I'll probably see Victoria for what it is. I wasn't in that city for very long. Just went to some souvenir shops. Just went to the harbor. Just went to the BC Parliament buildings. Went to this espresso hotel with the weeds growing all over the walls of the building. Um, Saw a girl come walking by real fast. She was walking like this, and her eyes were like bulging out of her face. She was walking like this, like it was kind of weird and funny at the same time. Yeah, uh, yeah, yeah, saw some strange things in Canada. Victoria specifically. I mean, I never been to Vancouver or other parts of Canada. Um, I haven't been in those parts of Canada, so hearing stories from my friend from Canada and Canadians who comment on my Canadian videos. Hearing all the crazy stories and how the people treat me in the comment sections of my Canadian videos. I'm not going near Canada, period. I'm not going there at all. I'm staying as far away from Canada as possible. If I was a black Canadian living in let's say Halifax, I mean, I would do this. See how bad Canada is? I would do a reverse underground railroad and get the hell out of Canada. I mean, I mean, if I was a slave and Harriet Tubman told me if you go to Canada, you'll get freedom, I'll say this to her. I'll say, fuck you. I'm not going near Canada. I'm jumping into the Atlantic Ocean and swim all the way to France and Europe or any other country in Europe. So yeah, screw you. So that's probably what I would say to her if I was escaped slave and she helped me escape. So, that's all I gotta say in this video. That's all I gotta say in this video. Overseas, abroad, all the way. I hope this pandemic ends. Got this vaccine going on. This vaccine, I heard, has side effects, so I don't know if I'm gonna get the shot or not, so just gotta find out. Okay, that's all I gotta say in this video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.